Hi everyone, it's me again. Today I'll show you my favorite Mexican sweetbread. Unfortunately, I can't send it through you so you could also taste it, but you will have to be happy just looking at it. Well, there are many different types of sweetbreads, quite some, more than 10 for sure, but I have my favorite ones. So here is one. Diego, can you see it well?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, this one is, what do you think it could be? It reminds of a body part. Diego, help us. What is it?
It's called an ear, or in
Oreja.
Spanish, oreja.
Uh-huh. Well, this bread is very typical one. It's a traditional Mexican bread, and they started making it after Hernán Cortés came to Mexico and lo conquistó. Diego
Conquered it?
conquered it. So the Europeans brought trigo, sorry,
Wheat?
wheat to Mexico, because before they only had corn. So they also started making breads first, and the first bakeries appeared. And well, actually the first bread wasn't sweet bread, it was normal bread, I mean bread to eat. And afterwards they started also making sweet bread, but it was all after the Europeans came to Mexico. So this thing is, you will have to help me out with vocabulary. What kind of... ¿No es hojaldra o qué es?
The oreja?
Uh-huh.
Yes, it's kind of hojaldra.
Uh-huh. Could you explain please in English? You're better with cooking or bakery
I
vocabulary.
wouldn't know the word, but obviously it's a kind of bread that breaks easily, right?
Okay, so it's really delicious, and sometimes they have also chocolate. No, it's not common.
Who knows if they have them in the United States or in England or Great Britain? Maybe they can tell us if they have it in Australia
something
or
like this.
Some English-speaking countries. We don't know.
Yeah, and the bread varies from state to state, because I have already eaten this one's covered with chocolate, sometimes covered with more sugar, so it changes. But this is traditional one, an ear. The next one is cocole. This one is softer. It's different type of bread. I'm sure it has this thing so it grows a little bit. Levadura, Diego, what would that be?
Yeast.
Okay. I believe it has this thing, and it has cinnamon, and I forgot anise.
Aniseed.
This is even more it's more traditional maybe, or older than than the ear bread. And this one doesn't vary much. This one is this way. It's always this way. And it's also very delicious. And there's another one that I also like a lot. It's called concha, or in English it would be, Diego?
A shell.
A shell.
Or a conch.
Probably because of the way it's decorated. It's decorated with sugar, and it can have different patterns depending on the baker, or maybe on the baker's mood, or how artistic he is. And it's basically sweet bread covered with sugar, and the flavor that this bread has depends on the top part of it. So this one is vanilla one. You can also get a chocolate one or strawberry one. And well, I investigated a little bit, and they say they can be also filled with beans. I have never had something like that. Or with natilla. What would that be?
Nata is like when you heat up the milk, and then there's a thick layer of milk, so to speak, on the top part, which in other countries, many countries, they throw it away, and we don't. We save it, and then some people add sugar, some people add salt to it, and they open that bread, and some people like to have it inside.
And also I already ate it with crema pastelera. That would be like a vanilla cream, no? Filled up with vanilla cream. It's also, there are also many variations of this bread.
I think you should mention, sorry to interrupt you, a very good anecdote with your friend Dennis and Conchas.
Yeah, he's my friend from Slovenia, no, he's kind of very picky for food. Very picky, and he's not... Well, he's kind of afraid to try different foods because he's afraid he wouldn't like them. So the first time he came to Mexico, I said, you know what, Dennis, you have to try these breads out. And he loved them. And I don't know, daily he would go to bakery and he would only buy these conchas, vanilla conchas. And when he went back to Slovenia, he brought several and he gave it to his family members to share.
Actually, he tells me that he ate these for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh,
Like
really?
for 1 or 2 weeks when he was here in Mexico.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Incredible.
that. Well, and commonly the Mexicans are used to having these sweet breads with café con leche. That would be
Coffee and milk,
coffee and
or
milk.
milk and coffee.
They like to have it with hot chocolate too. And what else? I think something else. Café de olla, no? Like typical coffee.
That typical coffee, it's usually served in a clay cup, typical for Mexico.
Uh-huh.
And the distinctive part of this coffee is that it has piloncillo, which is a kind of molasses, I would say, and cinnamon.
Mm-hmm. It's delicious coffee, and I thought when I came to Mexico, I thought, well, that sweet breads are mainly for kids, and no. You can see in the mornings when we used to live in Mexico City, well, grown-up men passing by different stands or people with baskets that would sell sweetbreads, and they would pick a sweetbread or two and a coffee, and that would be their breakfast. So I understood once I tried them. No, it's not only for kids, it's something irresistible. And they say that, well, that Mexican bakers, they are really, really good worldwide they have good variety. And yes, they spoil us because there's bakery everywhere, and also, well, they're always pass people by on their bikes and with a huge baskets of sweet bread in the mornings and in the evenings they sell them. So I think everyone loves sweet bread. I don't know anyone who doesn't. Well, as I said, I'm so sorry. I really can't send these sweetbreads to you through this video, so we would be able to try it. If you have the chance, please try it, or whenever you come to Mexico to visit us. But for now, I would like to know if you have seen this kind of sweetbreads in your country. If not, what kind of sweetbreads do you eat in your country, and what do you have them with? See you here next Tuesday with something else from Mexico. Subscribe to be notified for free whenever we upload new videos. Bye!